Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is October 13th. It's Friday the 13th. There's our flag. Let's go, America. We got this. We got this. Today's going to be a fun day. I've got a half day at Kitech. Yesterday was a great day. We made a job offer to a new CAD drafter. She is going to be an awesome part of our team. Really looking forward to having her join us. We got a head of mechanical engineer who used to work at House of Design, which is another local robotics company, and help them scale. I look at House of Design like they're probably 3 or 4 years ahead of us in their growth curve and everything they're doing. And so he was one of the mechanical engineers that he was like their 7th or 8th hire or something like that. So incredible skill set. I think he's going to be an absolute rock star when it comes to putting this all together. So we made some hires. We got some more interviews today. Some sales calls follow up today that we're working through. And yeah, it is full steam ahead, baby. It's been really fun. So that's going really well. And then so I'm leaving probably around noon, picking up some groceries, and then me and Emily and the kids are going to Donley to a cabin for the weekend. So we go up tonight, we'll be there all day tomorrow, and then come back on Sunday. Very exciting stuff. So that's what we've got going on coming up here this weekend. I'm really looking forward to just spending time playing. So growing up, I grew up in Roby Creek, Idaho, which is in the middle of nowhere, Idaho, about an hour outside of Boise. It's basically a road that people live off of. Well, when I lived there were no gas stations. Like, the closest grocery store was an hour away. It was up in the mountains. We lived down in this valley. It was actually an amazing home. It was Carole King's old home. It was like her drug home or something like that. When my parents bought it, there was this field full of pot. Like, pot growing. Fun times. Anyways, we grew up in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, trampsing around, having a ball, playing with sticks as swords and bow and arrows and all these fun things. So one of the reasons I'm really excited for this weekend is I got Scarlett, Tristan, and Nora each their own bow. And the house we found looks like a cabin in the middle of nowhere. Looks like there are no close neighbors at all, which I think is super fun to let the kids go roam and have fun and shoot their bows. So I'm really looking forward to creating some amazing family memories this weekend. Yeah, I can think of so many memories with me, my older brother Josiah, and my younger brother Jason, all out building forts in the woods, having pinecone fights, pretending we're battling orcs. Outdoors is so fun, especially as a little kid. So, we're going to make some of those memories. That's at least my goal. And then it's also got an awesome campfire. And so we're going to do some s'mores and just hang out and have fun as a family and celebrate 2023. We've made it. Life is good, and we're working towards the future. Whatever the future may look like. And I think that's one of the important things in life, is to celebrate now. To celebrate life today. Because no matter what happens in the future, you can't relive today. And no matter how bad things seem to be going, there's always hope. There's always something to be excited about and to celebrate. Because they can always go worse. With everything going on in the geopolitical sphere right now, I think hope is more important than ever. I think we as a society need to share more stories of hope and share more reasons for hope and do more acts that inspire hope. Hope is what's going to take us through everything that's coming. Because at the end of the day, time will move. And based on everything I see and experience in the world today, I believe we are going to be going into the biggest depression we've ever seen. I believe it will be the biggest depression in history. Like it or hate it, it's coming. Because we're at such an unsustainable pace of borrowing money without creating value. And we can't live that way. Our society can't function that way. So, I believe it's all going to come crashing down. And then they're going to start the cycle over again. Maybe they launch a new currency. Well, if they target 2% inflation, in 100 years, we'll have the exact same problem. Because your money gets worth less and less and less, regardless of what you do with it. And the values of properties and everything will continually go up. So I believe our system needs changed. We need a better way to take care of each other and cycle our money back to the frontline workers who can spend the money. I think this is one of the big problems capitalism has, is we don't know how to cycle our money from the owners of the assets back down to all the employees, not just the high-level key employees, but the very frontline workers that their job is not difficult. It's time-consuming. They have to be there to do it, but anyone can do it. Those are the people that we need to cycle money to. Those are the people holding up our economy. If you like going to a grocery store, if you like driving on roads, if you like living in a house, if you like gas, if you like being able to stop at a restaurant like KFC or A&W and grab a meal, all of those things to operate take everyone. And that's why I think our system's broken, is because we don't have a good way to compensate people at the bottom of the organization, especially in small businesses, because small businesses can't afford high salaries. They just don't make the revenue needed to spread out the burden. which is one of the problems because small businesses are, 90% of businesses in America? Something like that. I don't know an actual stat. That is a wild guess. But that's how life goes. So I think we need to figure out, how do we bring more hope to everyone, to each other. Together, we will survive. Separated, we will fail. And that's one of the interesting things with the political parties. Do not seem to want us together. They don't want everyone on the same page. They want division. At least that's how it seems from the outside looking in. And that division is what keeps us in gridlock. What if every day, every member of Congress got up and thought, how can I work for the American people today? Not for the Democrat Party, not for the Republican Party, but for the American people. What would that look like? How would things change? Who knows? Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they would not change at all. But either way, we need to be thinking about how we take care of each other and looking for better ways to do it. And each and every one of us can do it. That is the beautiful thing about America. My idea of America's holding company may not be the right fit for you. Look at how I've structured it and model it, copy it. Build your own holding company with your own employees. This is about, how do we take care of each other? And the better we take care of each other, the better off everyone is. So, with that, I'm going to go rock it. And we will talk to y'all very soon.